Hey Boise, this is Chris with Boise Health and Life Insurance Agency. Hey, so today we're going to talk a little bit about American General Life Insurance Company. They are one of our favorites to work with. They've been around for a long time, A-rated company, just really, really quality. And they've got some pretty interesting products when it comes to term life insurance. So I'm going to take you here to the website. And here's our homepage here. Of course, Boise Health and Life Insurance Agency. We do health insurance as well. Not always me, but one of our great agents can help you out if it's not me. So you can come in here, and right here you can go to life insurance quotes, come down and view some of our other products that we offer. And just click on this here, and it's going to take you to our online term life quote engine. All you do is come in here. By the way, folks, the whole thing about what we do here is we're not your average typical pushy agents. So you want to come in, get some quotes, think about it. You reach out to us when you need help. I get it. So we'll come in here. You just type in your first and last name, next, male or female. Now here's your health here. This is pretty significant to know. You want to, I always say, be a little bit more cautious, or, the 5 hearts, very few people get that. The 4 hearts, very few people. I'm not going to say very few. It says 20% of applicants get it. But if you're in overall good health, you can just get this one right here, the 3rd heart. And if you get a better rate, the company will give you a better rate class. If you come in from underwriting healthier than what you applied for, they will give it to you. And the reason for that is they want your business. They don't want you shopping around or doing anything. They want your business on the books. They make a lot of money doing this, so they will give you the better rate class. We see it all the time. Okay, so the 3 hearts, if you use tobacco, smoking, chewing, patches, vaping, that's all considered tobacco. If you smoke cannabis or take edibles, that is considered tobacco rates. Okay, so just be mindful of that. For me here, put in your height, and our calculator will help try and figure out what weight class you're going to fit in just based upon your height and weight. And I'm just going to put in here, I'll put in something close to my age. Let's see, let's do a 40-year-old. I'm not 40, by the way. I wish I was. And then it comes here, and what the calculator does, it defaults at $1 million. Now, folks, when it comes to how much coverage you need, there's a rule of thumb: 10 times your annual income. If you're making $100,000 a year, 10 times, obviously $1 million. But the reason for that is it's just a good rule of thumb. It replaces your income. Let's say you're the breadwinner in the family. It replaces your income for 10 years that your family can invest that money or use it to get back on their feet and get things figured out. We also have a nice little calculator here that will walk you through taking into account all of your debt and future funding goals. Which is really nice too if you really need that. So I'm just going to do a sample $500,000, just slide that there and it will recalculate, showing you 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40 years what's available. So we actually have a 40-year term that's available, which is fantastic. So that could literally take this 40-year-old male non-smoker out to age 80 for $154 a month, which is fantastic. So once you select, so you just need to figure out here which one you're thinking about. The most popular product, to be quite honest, 40-year-old, is probably going to be a 20-year term, unless we have other things that we're really planning for. So we're just going to go here, keep this quick. I want to keep this video pretty quick today. So just put in your email. Like I said, I am going to get a notice that you did come in and get a quote, but don't worry. We're not gonna pester you here. We might reach out once and say, hey, did you get your quote? And if you have questions, yes or no, and then we'll kind of leave it at that. So, and then up pops our companies from the best monthly premium the least expensive to the most expensive. And you can just scroll down here and look at these. It's kind of nice. We always put the one best up front. And then we show you some of the other companies with some of the special features, typically of underwriting or the product. So Pacific Life is just a preferred company. They do some express underwriting, but Principal Life, I work with them a lot. No exam is required depending on how you answer the health issues. So when they say it's not required, it is a simplified issue. It's not guaranteed issue. John Hancock, SBLI. So a lot of companies are going toward this model. If someone's in fairly good health, they don't need to order, they don't need to order your medical records and everything. They can get a lot of information from your prescription drug records, just the interview that you do, blood and urine if they even need it, depending, and your driving history. So they hit the MID, which is great for you because it can speed up the process. And a lot of times, if you don't have to go through an interview with a nurse or get blood and urine done, that's fantastic too. But we're talking about AIG today. Banner came up at the least expensive at $48.44. Exam says it is required. Now we come down here, AIG is coming in at $48. So these are all coming ready. The term life companies are very competitive with each other. Almost on any quote that you'll look. So it will come down to a number of different issues: underwriting, if it's a no exam or not, your personal preference. So this is about American General because I know a lot of people ask me about it. They hear about AIG. They're one of the largest life insurance companies in the world. And let's take a look at it. So here we are here, $48.73, just a few cents more. You can click right here, show policy details, and it'll tell you a little bit more about the policy. So it tells me here my height, I cannot exceed 263 pounds for this rate class, so I could probably maybe go up. Tells you about conversion. Conversion is a very important option on a term life policy, and where we see it used the most, and probably the most important aspect of this, is if you get a term life policy and then you have a major health event, and let's say you were uninsurable after that event, or your health has declined. Conversion options give you the option to convert it to a permanent policy before a specified date. It's usually, this one here says I think it's age 70 here. Age 70. So you have to do it prior to age 70. That's the last your age that they let you convert. So what conversion is, you go from a term policy at the rate class that you qualified for, convert that to a permanent policy that will last longer now at your attained age. So it's going to cost more for two reasons. It's a permanent policy. You can design it to stay in force your whole life. That's one reason. They cost more. The second reason is, depending how long you've had your term in force, your age goes up. So as your age goes up, so do rates on life insurance because of mortality. So, but very important options here. There is a product guide right here. You can just download that. I will have this on the website as well. I'll have it on the website where you can just download that. And you can switch to annual, of course, and you'll save a couple dollars. So $569. I think it comes down to about $12, $13 a year. So anyways, that is AIG. We highly recommend them. Good company. Get a hold of us if you need help. If this looks good here, you can simply come right online and apply for insurance. And you can electronically sign the application right online. We make this as easy as possible, but of course we are here local if you need help. Well, thank you and have a great day.